our
Yeah.
peeps.
So what we wanted to ask you about was, since you got the People's Choice at Customs House, we want to focus on that a little bit. And you're getting a solo exhibition, which is a rare award in museum land. So we just wanted to hear sort of your thoughts about it, or if you have ideas about where you might go with it yet.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, I usually tend to procrastinate and wait to the very last minute to come up with things, but I haven't actually. I think I have been given I think it's going to be the end of 2024
Mm-hmm.
to give myself some time. But I was trying to think of doing something sort of along the lines of maybe Tennessee nature, and take some of the animals from the South and the mountainous region, and do something kind of along the lines of what I did with the bear dancing with the fireflies. But that's a lot of pieces to have to kind of create with a lack of creativity in my brain of coming up with things like that. But I've been playing around with some different stuff, and I think that I might just it definitely will be animal related, with a little bit of a whimsy, and some different processes that I want to try to play around with. It'll give me the opportunity to play with something, and do some things that I wouldn't normally do for my, say, Western galleries, because that's not so.
Well, that's exciting, because that's what they loved. They loved your bear. So that makes a lot of sense.
So I'm trying to come up with some things like that, and reading about the Native American tribes that existed in that region. We've got the Cherokee Indians here in Georgia, so I just kind of need to look to see how far up into the Appalachians they went, but kind of reading about some of their folklore, and
Oh, I love that.
That's
great. And kind of tying it in with that, I've been reading Aesop's fables and trying to come up with some of those, but there aren't really many bears in Aesop's fables. So but I want to kind of stay with the theme of what I did with the dancing with fireflies, and play with some materials and different ideas. So that's kind
exciting.
of
Are you going to be using what medium are you going to be doing the show?
Oh, pastel
all the way. Yeah.
Excellent. Wonderful.
Yeah, I've kind of given up painting because I just love pastels. I don't know if you can see my trivet behind me, but it's a little bit of an addiction. I think it's my favorite medium, and I love it. And finally getting some traction with galleries and collectors, understanding that it's actually a real medium and it's not chalk from the sidewalk.
It's an award-winning medium, is what it is.
Yeah, indeed. So it'll be pastel. So I'll stick with pastel.
Well, I wanted to let you know that, of course, we have been having a lot of meetings lately, and one just relatively recently, we met with a panel of 4, and this was 4 master artists and our executive director. And only once a year does this meeting occur. And the real reason for this conference that we're having today, Lisa, is that your panel of masters and executive director unanimously and wholeheartedly have voted for you to be one of only 2 masters selected this year. So you are a brand new Master Signature member of American Women Artists, and we are so proud of you. Yay! Yay! You got me crying now too, girl.
Are you kidding me? This is what this is
for. That's what this is for. Sorry for the false pretense.
I got a lightning bolt with my name on it. You are so deserving. Everyone absolutely was thrilled to endorse you and support you and welcome you into this very, very prestigious group of select few that make that realm.
Now I look like a babbling mess.
No, you don't. You look like a happy babbling mess.
I wouldn't have put on makeup.
That's all right, sweetie.
I mean, I should have known better that you guys are sneaky that way, but
We are.
We are.
I wish I was prepared to say something. The one thing that I can definitely say is that this is probably one of the most important achievements. One, because I love the group so much, but being nominated and put through based on my peers' opinions is, and women, my female peers,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a Yahoo scene, girl. Absolutely.
I mean, I'm usually not speechless, but I'm speechless. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I feel so honored. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
You are so
We are
welcome.
so happy for you, and it's so well deserved. So
Oh my
It-
gosh,
it-
it's
and
so
it-
exciting.
Obviously, the art is always the premier reason for selection, but as you know, when we have posted our list of what we look for, there's so much more involved in that, a leader in your community, how you have supported and stepped up with volunteerism to the ad nauseum. I mean, if there's a VIP in that, that is you, girlfriend. And so there was absolutely no question in anyone's mind. It was a unanimous, wholehearted, it's
Thank
celebratory.
you. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Now I'm gonna have to ask who was the committee so I can send thank you emails. Say thank you so much for your belief in me and my work. Wow, yeah. I'm so
Absolutely.
excited.
It's exciting.
It is.
It really is. I mean, this is like the pinnacle, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't tell you.
It's the greatest achievement thing, all right, for sure.
Yay.
We can tell her who the panel was, can't we, Sandra?
Oh, sure. I don't see why not. Yeah.
Okay, it was
Or I could,
Sandra.
you know what, if you'd rather, I could send an email to
No.
Sandra and you can, okay.
No, we'll tell you,
Okay.
because it will be announced who was on the jury panel. It was Sandra and myself and Angela Mia de la Vega
Oh, okay.
and Sally Maxwell. So you had scratchboard, you had a painter, and you had an executive director, and you had a sculptor. So it really was across the board unanimously excited to endorse you for this.
Oh, thank you. I'm so
So you have
excited.
to not share it yet.
Yes.
I won't.
We
I
haven't
won't.
informed the board yet.
We haven't informed the board. We haven't informed the second person. So we will slowly roll it all out.
I can tell my husband though, because he's, you know,
Yes.
he doesn't
Yes,
know.
indeed.
As
Yeah.
long as he doesn't put it on social media. Yes.
He couldn't get on social media if he tried. Yeah, no, I'll make sure I keep my mouth shut
Sufficiently
to my
hold
daughter.
your scepter for you
Yes.
for a moment.
I will not tell my daughter because she will go on social.
We'll
Oh,
let
yeah.
people know quickly. So
Okay.
you won't have to wait too long, but
Oh,
So
gosh.
congratulations, darling.
congratulations. We
Thank
are still
you.
really excited about that show. And I do want to write about that show, but
Well, if you have some ideas, by all means, throw them at me. She hasn't told me how many pieces yet, but I'm like, oh gosh, that's a lot of, you know, the one word that I do not consider myself is creative in that sense, like coming up with creative titles and creative, it's like a struggle for me, but so.
Boy,
I
you
just
could
ask
not
anybody.
prove that by
Doesn't
the work,
show.
girl.
Well,
No, it doesn't show at all.
thanks.
I'm
Hey.
always amazed by the lovely ideas. They are wonderful.
Well, thank you. I'm working on the one for Brook Green and it's kind of it's a peacock. And I'm kind of
Ooh.
trying to do something a little different. So
That's
We'll see.
fun. Nice.
We're all grabbing that studio time while we can. Me too, girl.
well,
Well, congratulations again. I'm
Thank
glad we
Go out there and
surprised
do
you.
yeehaw scene, girl.
y'all
Jump
tricked
up and
me.
down, cry.
We
let
did.
it sink in.
We did
Yes,
trick
ma'am.
you.
We did.
All right. Well, you've made my day. You made my year. But anyway,
Awesome.
thank you.
That's
Thank
all.
you.
Great to
Thank you.
see you.
I'll see you guys tomorrow
soon.
night, right?
Yep. See you tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am, you will.
All right. I'll
Thank you.
glass of wine.
Do it.
Yes, do
All
it.
right. Thanks, ladies.
Bye.
Bye, sweetie.